Hello and welcome back to Grumpy's Kitchen and Provisions. I'm Grumpy again. So today we're going to do Grumpy's potato salad. This is going to be a roasted potato salad. So we're going to cook our potatoes until fork tender. We're going to smash them out. We're going to roast them in the oven so they get a little bit of color and crispiness on them. And then we're going to toss them with the rest of our things. 2 bags of honey gold potatoes. So they're little baby yellow potatoes. I have them submerged in water. So here, just submerged in water, I'm going to do about a tablespoon of kosher salt. We're going to put them on. We're going to bring them to a boil and cook them till fork tender. While our potatoes are boiling, we're going to start with our mise en place. What mise en place means are things in place. So I have all these little containers. I'm going to chop up everything that needs to go in the potato salad and have it ready. So when we're ready to go, we can just combine everything. You're not doing it at that point. This is what we're starting with. 2 bags of honey gold baby yellow potatoes. I have about 3 tablespoons of sliced green onion, 3 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley, a tablespoon and a half of fresh chopped dill, 1/3 to a half a cup of diced celery. I have about 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of Grumpy's Go-To, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and about 3 tablespoons of white balsamic vinegar. I have a sheet tray lined with a silicone that we're going to smash our potatoes on, but we'll show you that in a second. Our oven is preheated to 425 degrees. It's been about 25 minutes. You can see the knife pierces the potato. That's good. All right, we're ready to go. We can go ahead and strain our potatoes. Turn your fire off. My potatoes have been steaming. I want all the moisture off my potatoes, so I strained them and then I put them back in here to let all the moisture evaporate out. Now I'm going to pour them in a bowl like so. You see there's no water coming out. That's what we're looking for. No water. This is my garlic infused olive oil. Maybe a tablespoon and a half. Now I'm going to hit it with the Grumpy's Go-To. Maybe a teaspoon. Now I'm just going to give them a toss to coat them evenly. Have a look. You can see the potatoes are all coated. Now I'm going to take my silicone mat lined tray and just dump the potatoes out like so. Find something with a flat bottom to smush your potatoes out. So we just want to give them a smush like so. The potatoes are smushed good enough. So all that does is breaking up the skin. It's going to allow it so it'll get some crispy edges as we throw it in our 425 degree oven. So let's go in for 10 minutes and see how they look. Then we'll flip them over. It's been about 15 minutes. And you can see it's starting to get a little brown on the top, a little crispy edges. We're going to go ahead and flip them over. Go ahead and use my fish spatula. I'm going to take just a little more of my olive oil and just give it a quick sprinkle. A little more Grumpy's Go-To. Back in the oven for another 15 minutes. It's been another 15 or 20 minutes. Let's see if you can see the potatoes. You see how these nice little crusty bits? That's what's going to make the difference in the potato salad. So now we're just going to let these cool down for 15 minutes and then we'll chop them up and we'll show you the rest of it. It's been about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. The potatoes are cool enough to touch. So I'm just going to dump these out onto my cutting board. Look at these crispy bits. That's what we're looking for right there. Let's get our bowl ready. So whatever bowl you're going to mix it in, set that off to the side. We're just going to give these a rough chop. So it doesn't have to be symmetrical pieces or anything. 1/2, 3/4 of an inch. As you get some chopped, just throw them in your bowl. Let's start Grumpy's roasted potato salad. We're going to start with 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. of your choice. 3 tablespoons of sliced green onion, 3 tablespoons of fresh parsley, 1.5 tablespoons of fresh chopped dill, 1/3 to 1/2 cup of diced celery, and 1 tablespoon of Grumpy's Go-To seasoning. Grumpy's Go-To. You can get a stiff spoon to start incorporating this. Now we're going to go in with 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of white balsamic vinegar. If you don't want the sugar, you can leave it out, but it does add flavor. Give it a taste. Potatoes are still a little warm. So now this is mixed. I'm going to throw it in the fridge and give it a stir in about 30 minutes. You really want to let this cool down completely. The flavors will be better after 2 to 3 hours. Just give it a stir every 30 minutes or so. So here we go. Our potato salad's ready. It's been was in the fridge for about 2 or 3 hours. It is set up, looking good. It's chilled down. Let's have a taste. So you have the hit of the white balsamic vinegar, a little bit of sweetness with the sugar. You could add a little more mayonnaise if you wanted it that way. I'm happy with how it is. But if you wanted it creamier, by all means, add a little more mayonnaise. So I'm just going to put this out into a serving dish. You could add some bacon into this. That would be delicious. There you go, Grumpy's roasted potato salad. I hope you enjoyed another quick, simple, easy side dish for your summer barbecue grilling season, or just to take as a side dish to somebody's house. So I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'm Grumpy and grateful for you to continue to follow, like, and share. And if you don't already, remember, got to get some Grumpies, and you can go to our Etsy site at Grumpy's Provisions and take care of that. Have a great day.